Hey class, it is Lindsay again. It is so hard for me to believe that we are in our final week and that we're wrapping up our studies. I don't know about you guys, but I've really gained a lot of knowledge from this course. I've really enjoyed it. It's probably been one of my favorite ones that I've taken through my PhD program here at Liberty. But without taking up any further time, let's get directly into our video. Today we're going to be dissecting The Outrageous Idea of Christian Scholarship, which is a book by historian George Marsden. So let's begin. I'm going to start with two questions. What does it mean to bring faith into scholarship? Can Christian conviction shape academic inquiry in a way that's rigorous, honest, and enriching? The outrageous idea of Christian scholarship. In this book, historian George Marsden challenges higher education to consider these two questions. Marsden begins by confronting a paradox that while higher education calls for diversity, often really being a champion for diversity, it often excludes serious religious perspectives, especially Christian ones, from the intellectual table. Drawing from his own experience, Marsden asks, why is it acceptable for scholars to bring feminist, Marxist, or post-colonial perspectives into their work, but not religious ones? His answer? The exclusion stems from a lingering secularism that assumes faith and reason cannot coexist. But Marsden argues otherwise. He proposes a model where Christian scholarship doesn't replace critical thinking, but deepens it. He encourages Christians in education to let their faith inform their questions, to shape their values, and to direct their vision of human flourishing. This doesn't mean preaching in the classroom. It means asking, how does my belief in a created order influence how I approach history, or any subject for that matter? How does a Christian understanding of human nature contribute to my field? How can it further my field? Marsden is careful. He doesn't suggest that Christians should abandon scholarly standards. In fact, he insists that Christian scholarship must be held to the same rigorous standards as any other, but it also has the right to bring its own convictions and insights to the academic table. The outrageous idea of Christian scholarship invites us to rethink what intellectual diversity really means. It's not just about demographic representation, but about making space for ideas to include religious ones. Marsden's vision is both bold and reasonable, that faith, far from being a threat to academic life, can enrich wisdom, moral clarity, and intellectual validity. Christian scholarship is not outrageous. It's a tradition as old as the university itself. Marsden simply asks us to remember that.